some kind of pen patel?
Hey y'all, Rambo here with the Gamers Cafe, and this is episode 5 of Silent Hill F. This is the cutscene after the school, and after this there's another cutscene. So if you don't care for cutscenes, go ahead and zip it forward. I'll put a timestamp there. We'll just say skip cutscene, and it will bring you right into gameplay. So the story of this game is starting to form. I think I was wrong on my personal predictions of what's going on here. This is a pretty wild game, wild storyline, and from what I understand, there's 5 different endings, which is kind of weird to me because I haven't really seen much ability to make your own choices. It's like things just kind of happen. I haven't had like an option to pick this or that, so I'm curious to see how that works. All right, so here's the next cutscene. If you want to skip it, feel free to, and I will put timestamps for each and every item we get in this whole entire episode. This cutscene could be a spoiler. I mean, it is very short, and it is of the Fox character, so if you've been playing, you've already seen him. I just thought I'd give a friendly heads up in case you want to keep it all a surprise, but there's nothing significant.
Do not push yourself. You need rest.
I can't get up.
The purifying water was perhaps too strong for you. You are far more delicate than I had realized. But you did well to make it this far, Hinako. Now, onward we go.
See, and that's how these cutscenes really throw me off. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen.
I will go ahead and make arrangements. Come, bid your farewells.
Yes.
And it makes it pretty difficult to do that. Alright, let's see what we got going on in this place. So, a bunch of doors. That's going to be fun. I'm sure it's like all the other levels. We're not going to be able to open them all. And then we're going to have to figure a way to get them open. And here's another one of these trusting statues. Okay, well, it opened something at least. Okay. Thanks for locking me in.
Hinako, you look even more beautiful today.
Is that rat face in there? I'm gonna go ahead and save. I recommend that you guys do that too, because you just don't know what's going to happen in these places, or if you want to redo something or miss an item or whatever it is. And I also recommend dumping off as much stuff as you can for some faith points. That way, if we run into items, you can pick them up. That is one of the most annoying things in this game, I think, is our lack of capacity. Alright, let's pull this sucker, see what it does. Alright, so it closed that door. Let's hit it again. See if we have the ability to... Okay, so we can open and close it. Let's go ahead and squeeze up in here. Dang, how much energy you got? I just laid into that thing. I hope... Oh, really? Would look kind of cool, actually. So this thing's awesome, but you can hit the wall with it. So it's kind of hard to fight people in close quarters with it. Just make a note of that. It can actually be rather annoying. Like, there's been times that hit the wall 3 times in a row, and I never got any hit off. So everything in there seemed to be locked. So we're going to squeeze through here. Alright, closed. This place is pretty interesting. I'm sure it'll come together. Hit this thing again. This is probably going to be a pain, because you're going to open one and then one's going to be shut, and then we're going to have to open another one. I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen to us. Alright, so I think I'm going to run back down here. Just make sure there's nothing in here that could have opened. I think this door is locked, and we're probably not going to be able to open it right away.
It's still alive?
Yeah, forget this. I know that's not going to open yet. And then that enemy is going to keep respawning. See? Alright, so we're going to go hit some of these switches and see what doors we can get through. I don't think we have many other options. Alright, there we go. Now it's open. See, that's what I'm talking about with this damn spear. Again, see? So that's what's annoying about it. It's a great weapon. It hits hard, but in places like this with the wall, it kind of sucks. Probably going to switch to the knife or dagger here in a minute. Alright, so we got partially in. This is what I was talking about. It's going to be annoying because you can have one part open, but not the rest. And then you got to deal with creepy individuals like this right here. Alright, in case you haven't noticed, all these gates are color coded. Like that one's blue. I saw green. There's red. So that makes it a little easier to navigate around with the switches and everything. The switches had colors on them too. Let's go take a look at that. Yeah, so see, this one's blue, green, and when you pull the lever, it changes to whatever color's behind it. This thing looks like, I don't know, that cage is in there, so I'm assuming it's not a good thing. Alright, so right here we have red. What's the one deep in there? We're going to have to break out a notepad and start writing it down. Alright, so we're going to pull green or blue over here. We'll do blue. The green one I think I already pulled. Alright, now. Okay, perfect. Alright, so there we have, it almost looks white. See if we can open this up. Okay, perfect. Let's venture on in here.
Fashion magazines.
Alright, so these look like puzzle rooms, or a puzzle room. Yeah, see, we got a doll. Oh no. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have pushed that yet. Alright, here's the doll. Ugh. What is that, dude? That was gross. Alright, let's grab this, a note. Sorry, I know this must seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but what exactly is Hinako to you? Are you two just friends, or are you more than friends? I want you to tell me the true. The writing stops here. I know this is none of my business, but could you keep your distance from Shu? You know people tend to get the wrong idea when boys and girls our age spend too much time together, and you don't want to cause any issues for Shu, do you? You should really think more about how you behave. The letter ends here abruptly. You're nothing but a fly. All you do is get in the way, get lost, or at the very least, shut your trap and stop bothering others. And quit buzzing around Shu all the damn time. It looks like the writer was trying to change their handwriting. Oh, again, man. What is up with these things? I'm sure this one's the same. Yup. Just a little worse than the first two. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is the... Okay. I thought it was a puzzle. Rightward-Facing Fox Crest, an emblem found in a strange room. It has jutting out of the bottom. It seems like it can be inserted somewhere. Yeah, this goes This goes on that thing. Alright, I'm going to scan this place pretty good. Sometimes there's like some great items just sitting somewhere, and you think you're done with a place, and you go around the corner and find an Emma or something. Those Emmas are hard to come by. I wish I had a bunch of them. Alright, this place is sounding a little creepy, smells creepy, and looks creepy. Alright. That almost looked like a cutscene. Whoa. There we go. It almost looked like a cut face. Oh my god. That looks pretty cool the way they did that. See, I gotta take this thing off, dude. The only thing is it hits so hard, so that's why I don't take it off. But I've already hit the wall, what, 6 times now? Alright, let's go ahead and drop that token in here. Yes. Okay. Wait, what? What, are we like gonna kill her or something?
You were up in dreamland. I helped you countless times.
See, this game got some crazy twists. But that's what I'm talking about.
It'll do me some good to finally be rid of the burden that is you.
We didn't have a choice in that. We have to do it. That's how I'm not understanding the different endings. Like, is there a way to get through this stage without doing this? I don't see a way to do it. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Let's beat the game once first, see what happens, and then we'll go from there. I'm not saying she don't deserve it, because she's been a rat the whole game.
Must be good to be you, Hinako. You've got it all.
Speaking of the devil, with her little jealous self. Alright, so this place is clear. Let's hit this thing. Inari sushi? That doesn't look like sushi. That looks like little turd pellets. A traditional made of sushi rice stuffed inside seasoned deep-fried tofu skin. It has a soft, juicy texture and is said to be Inari-sama's favorite type of offering. Fully restores health, stamina, and current max sanity. Can also be used as an offering. Divine water. Class observation log. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Nishida Rinko. Whatever. Hate that girl. They all suck. Alright, before I hit this godforsaken light, I want to make sure there's nothing to pick up. Here we go. Okay, no enemy. Alright, let's grab this book. Oh, there's something under it. Sweet. And here's the enemies. That's what's sweet about this thing. You can hit 2 people with it. Oh. Oh no, dude. Better get bandaged up. Not this time, buddy. An emblem found in strange room. I think some jotting at the bottom can be inserted somewhere. Same thing as last time. She's about to die and she's still jealous. Damn, we need that Emma. Emma. And like I always say, try to dump off what you can so you don't get stuck not being able to pick up an item. It's the worst. I'm gonna check down here real quick, see if we can open this door yet. I don't think so, but I want to check. Still can't go in here. What is the deal, man?
I want out of your world!
Let's hit this red switch. And we're gonna go over to the other side. Here, you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today, and don't worry. They'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you from your best friend, Rinko. Whatever, dude. I ain't listening to her. Your best friend.
Shizuya? No, no. I have to let go. I need to move on.
Why do I have to live here? Of all places, Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuria together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short, still having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. Shu is a straight pimp, man. He's got them flocking. All right, let's hit this thing. And here comes McNasty. Try the spear again, even though it hits everything. This guy's kind of funny if you watch his movement. Shit, there we go again, see? This thing hits everything. Watch him. You see that? This guy will mess you up. That's why I'm kind of using this middle piece to be able to evade him if I have to. You know, the one thing is none of these enemies have an energy bar on them, which is very annoying. I don't know if that did damage or not. Oh man, this dude has like 10 hit combos, dude. That's why I'm behind this thing. I'm not trying to get hit by it. Yeah, this one right here. 10 hits, dude. And that last one's a doozer. He's fast too, man. Like if you try to get away from him, he'll get up on you really, really quick. Yeah, I haven't died yet. That's why I'm being careful here. I'm sure we'll get some type of trophy for that. Alright, we gotta stop hiding and kill this dude. He just runs your stamina down so fast, and then he just starts killing you pretty quick. You really do gotta be careful with this guy. You see how fast he almost killed us? Here he comes. Oh! The guy's a pain, man. Real pain. As we get closer to the store, our classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our way, but I didn't care. The handwriting here grows erratic and emotional, but of course there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can enjoy in on? Don't just go running off to your own little weird Space Wars world together. Yeah, she's a hater, dude. Straight hater. So we got that. Then come turn this thing.
Go our separate ways.
Then we got to go open this box over here. Ugh, that doesn't look like a candy. Alright, I'm just going to be extra sure we got everything in this room. I don't want to come back. Okay, now I'm being a little bit too much extra. You feel better after eating this. The handwriting becomes erratic, emotional. I'm such a kind person, you know. Little treats, wonderful message went to their sad friends. I am so kind. You have to be yourself, Hinako. Yeah, we already read this. Waste of time, sorry. Let's get out of here.
For once, think about how he feels. You're a traitor. You played with his heart. Say you're sorry. Get on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Can't you hear me? Why don't you say something? Hinako!
So I didn't want to spoil that part, but it's part of the guide because we get this important item right here. The Tri Scale Emblem Key, obtained after bidding farewell to Rinko. It seems to be able to open a door somewhere, and it's much bigger than a normal key, as if they were made for a huge creature to use. Damn, we just killed that bitch. That's crazy, dude. If I had a choice, I don't know if I would kill her. I mean, maybe smack her a little bit or something. I mean, she is a butthead, man. The whole game, she's a little rat. I'm gonna check our journal real quick, make sure we're all caught up. I don't want there to be any like super important notes that we're not looking at. So let's just scan through. And I always advise myself and you guys, always keep this journal clean. That way if something new important pops in, you'll see it right away. Let's look at the map, see exactly where we need to go and where we've been. All right, this place can be confusing, so I hope we get right to where we need to be. All right, let's check all these statues, make sure there's nothing we haven't pressed yet. So this is the white one. We saw the white door. All right, so this place is clear. We've hit everything we can. Alright, is it hammer time? I think it's hammer time. Alright, another good habit is to make sure that you're set up. Like all your items, everything you would need in case you open a door and there's a big fight on the other end. It sucks to have to... Well, actually, this game you can pause, which is awesome. A lot of games you can't do that now. But I still like to go in prepared. I don't know what's behind this door, but I'm going to be ready in case it's something crazy. Alright, so we're going to put the thing in here. I don't need to look at my map, but I'm doing it because I'm nervous and I'm trying to prolong moving forward. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this thing, all jokes aside. Alright, so that big door opened. Now we gotta head over. I want to activate this shrine over here.
This is Sakuko's.
We do this, we're going to get rid of some items to get some faith built up. Emma's hard to come by in this game, so we can't upgrade yet. I wish it was a bit easier, but it's not. Just a note, as Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko's caused a lot of trouble. Yeah, no shit. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark now that she has grown up. I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept her and my apology. Yeah, whatever, dude. Alright, so this is basically saying if you kill these people in this illuminated area, they won't revive, basically, or respawn. Yeah, we had a nice little stab run there. So every time you pull a switch and an enemy comes out or something like that, you know you did something that is moving us forward, basically. Gym class. Just looking at my gym clothes makes me depressed. There's holding a long distance race at school soon. I know it's just an excuse for me to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everyone just left me in the dust, so I asked Rinko if she would hang back so we could run across the finish line together. And you know what? She said yes. I asked Hinako too, but she said no. She said it's because she's in a sports club and she will get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense if it's true. The handwriting suddenly turns erratic, but I know the truth. I know it's really because you don't want me to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Hinako trips and falls and breaks all the bones in her body so she can never run again. Damn, she is so nasty. Alright, so we already hit the switch. There's nothing in this locker. It just says it's mine. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone's always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. The handwriting here turns erratic and emotional. I know the truth. I know what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Oh my god, this chick is insane. Trying to get to a spot where the spear won't hit the wall. Oh my god, and I hit the wall anyways, dude. I had plenty of room. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my best friend Hinako this, she said she'd never, ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she would never leave me. She promised. I have to believe her because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Damn, this chick is just crazy. served as caretakers of Sugi Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and Dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping Sennen Sugi Shrine will die with his generation. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become head priest one day. Yeah, right. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates, which is shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Okay, so this is basically telling us what we got to do with these statues, because I saw the rabbit and I think it was a fox or something. We'll see. Damn, I can't save. I should have saved. So I'm going to try to have them face each other like the writing said. But I'm sure it's not going to be that easy. It's going to be something different. Or at least the rabbits staring at each other, because they're not going to be at the same height if it's a rabbit and a wolf. Well, all of them together didn't work. So it's just going to be one pair, I bet. And then I wonder which direction the others got to look.
Hinako! Help me!
Two must face each other as one, to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections. So there's probably stuff in those boxes we got to get out of there. That's probably the first thing we got to do. Alright, so I tried to have the wolves or foxes face each other, and that didn't do it. Alright, so I'm going to make the rabbits look to the right, and the foxes look to the left. Lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles sharp talons. Restraint lampshade. A lampshade found near Sakuko's cell. The design resembles something strangling.
Hinako! Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone!
White Rabbit Emblem Key, obtained after bidding farewell to Sakuko, seems to be able to open a door somewhere. It seems much bigger than a normal key for some huge creature to use. Interesting. Alright, so let's head out of here. I'm not sure what's next. Take a look at the map. Looks like we'll hit the Fox door, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what to call that door. The one where you gotta put the thing in the dog's mouth. I think it's a dog. I gotta stop playing this game when I'm tired. Last night I played for a while and I think I passed some things I shouldn't have, but I looked at it, I don't think I did, but I was prepared to. I was that tired. Alright, here we go.
I get to call you that. Huh? I worked my butt off on that kanji test so I could get this. Remember?
Alright, so...
I had a truckload of these notebooks. I filled up my entire closet.
Alright, so each of these has something on it.
Prized possession. I wouldn't let anyone other than you touch it.
And some of them don't, it looks like.
That's weird. Where did it go? Oh well. Not a big deal. That's just what it means. Forget.
So we're probably gonna find these. That's gonna be the puzzle.
You really struggled to keep your first plant alive.
Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestals first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts.
Partner, I need to know what your final decision is.
Some ammo would be nice. Very nice. Restores health after every counter. That's a good one. Every time I save my faith for an upgrade, as soon as I spend the faith, then I get an Emma. That's how it works. Alright, we're gonna have people drop out of the ceiling on us here. So I always recommend put on items for health that you don't have many of. That way you can use those instead and open up space for any items we're about to pick up. Drawing of young Shimizu Hinako, even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, such as stupid, disgusting, etc. Oh no, Shu's a dickhead too? That sucks. So we're probably going to end up having to torture him or something too, without a choice in the matter. Perfect. I need that so bad. These are so hard to come by. What in the heck is that thing, dude? Are those tits? Great titties. What is that, dude? That was disgusting, bro. Let's dance, mutant tits. I'm gonna beat your tits off. Nice. Alright. I mean, was Mutant Tits considered a boss? That's the thing about this game. I don't know what's bosses and what's not. Mutant Tits kind of qualifies. I would say it's a mini titty boss. Sweet. Okay, we need this. This is one of the items we got to place on in that room. I'm sure that's what it is, at least. It seems like something Shu would collect. Here's Big Nasty. I should hit this switch, but I'm gonna wait. Just in case, like, it opens a cutscene or something, I want to check the other side for items. I should have opened it. Here's the door. You know, I'm not exactly sure what that blue stuff is. I think it makes them stronger. What was that? Picked up like a comic book from here. Oh wow, dude, that thing got some ups. Gotta do it. I was gonna do sanity, but sanity is not affecting me like that. It might start to though. Stamina is important. I would say it's most, because we lose it so easy. And once you lose it, it's hard to gain back. Like that meter takes forever to fill back up. And if you're in like a thick battle, you're just in trouble. So I'm gonna work on that. And then the Omamori slots. I think those are the two most important. Let's go ahead and save, just in case. There we go. Let's get moving.
Tell me how you really feel, partner. First time showing this to you. How embarrassing.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I thought he was cool. Alright, now we need to place this other item. So let's go over here. Now once this item's placed, this is going to be a spoiler. I'm going to put a timestamp so you can skip all this, but I'm giving you the warning now. And then right after this cutscene, it drops right into a second one. If you skip it, you're going to skip them both.
Partner. I wanted... It's alright. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect my partner's choice. Must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. As soon as I could. I'm so very sorry for what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your pardon for forcing this pain upon you. Onward.
Rinko?
Alright, so I put that stamp in there so you could skip that part, because that's definitely a spoiler. It reveals a lot of about what's going to happen. I almost just took the whole scene out, but I know some people like to see the cutscene, so... Alright, so we're going into another one here. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode because we cleared that part. So I'm going to consider that the chapter. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Thanks for watching. If you liked the content, please give it a like. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe because we are putting out a lot of content. Like always, thank you guys. Have a good one.